where we're bringing you an update tonight to concerns rideshare drivers have shared with us. They question why their restrooms in their designated parking lot were locked and closed. Tonight, Atlanta News First reporter Yasmina Alston has answers.
Somewhat of a relief for rideshare drivers picking up trips at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. Several of them told us their concerns that these 4 bathrooms in their designated parking lot have been closed for months.
I used to put a paper over here. They say it's like people are misusing the restroom, but that does not justify to close the place for like more than 3 months.
Now we're learning the facilities will reopen within the next 2 weeks. According to Hartsfield-Jackson officials, the restrooms in the parking lot are offered as a courtesy to drivers who spend a limited time in the assembly area. In a statement, officials continue to say they remind rideshare partners that the lot is an active area not intended for dwelling or extended stays. Drivers initially told Atlanta News First their frustration was they can't leave the lot without risking losing their place in the queue for the next trip. Many drivers even finding their own solutions. Other drivers said the bathrooms were a mess, so they understand why they may have been closed, but agree there must be a resolution.
I'm saying I think it's a twofold situation on whoever's taking care of the bathroom and the people that are using the restroom.
Airport officials say they will evaluate the usefulness of the facilities based on factors including need, appropriate use of the facilities, and cost. Yasmina Alston for Atlanta News First.